Hello and welcome to Knife Delights. Hey, today we're going to be going over the Buck 310 Whittler, made in the United States of America. Now, I ran across an article which kind of described the history of the 310, and going through it, it seems like some of the information in it is outdated. I don't know when the article was written, but in essence, it talked about the 310 being created to fulfill the desire for whittlers to have a nice sized coping bladed pocket knife. And so when they developed the 310, they basically just added another spring and a blade to the existing Model 309 Buck companion. So there's a lot of similarities between these two knives, and we'll go over that just a little bit here. So the coping blade is larger than a similar blade found on the Model 305. And I should have grabbed that one. That is the Lancer. The 310s started out with stainless steel springs, liners, and 420 HC blades. Now, the very first 310s were considered to be SMKW exclusives, and they were offered by SMKW from about 1994 through 1996, somewhere in that time frame. Now, in 1998, Buck started showing them in their own catalog, and they carried them through 2000. And this is where, again, I don't know when this article was written, because we're going to see here, this has basically a 2006 tang stamp on it. So, then these knives were kind of offered exclusively through Bass Pro Shops in 2001. And again, the article says it continues to be offered in the current Bass Pro Shops catalogs. Now, I went online and looked, and I could not find the Whittler at Bass Pro Shop online. It just says not available online. So I don't know if they still have some in the stores or not. I do know that they had one, used to have one for sale that came in a little wooden box with a sliding lid to it, kind of a presentation box. Really nice. I don't know if those are still available or not. Next time I'm in a Bass Pro Shop, I'm going to look. I'd love to find one with the box, with the wooden box. So then it went on to say the 310 stamp blades on the BPS offered knives were used up early in their run, and from then on to the current offering, the 309 tang stamps were used. So you can have a Model 310, it sounds like, a 310 Whittler with a 309 companion tang stamp on it. That's interesting. The 3 springs and the 3 blades are still found. So Buck started the collection of the Lancer, which is this top knife here. They started that in 1984, and they started date stamping in 1986. So what makes this unusual, unless it was made for Bass Pro Shop, but this knife, as you can see, it says Buck 310 USA, but there is no date symbol on it. That is because when you open up the other blades, you can see the state of Idaho tang stamp on it. And that's to signify that this knife was made in 2006, because that is the year when Buck moved to Post Falls, Idaho. And they gave that extra little tang stamp on it. So if Buck stopped making them in 2001 and this is 2006, maybe these were offered through Bass Pro Shops. I don't know. Maybe Buck made a special run of them. I don't know. But yeah. So anyway, the Whittler here has this nice clip point blade to it. It's got the single-sided swedge. And that's again because you're putting 3 blades in here, so they just put a swedge on one side, probably. Now, I measured this out, and it came out to 2¼ inches, but I think it's been sharpened down some, and I think the actual length is supposed to be 2.5 inches, but I'm not sure. It is not the exact blade is on there, and I'll show you some differences on that. But then again, the saw cut black Velox standard material. There's a look at the back springs and such. Very nice fit and finish. Of course, this is a used knife. And then here's the pen blade. And the pen blade comes in at 2.25 inches. I'm sorry. This is the pen blade, and it comes in at 1.5 inches. But again, it's got that tang stamp on it. Very nice. And then what traditionally makes a knife a Whittler is you've got this coping blade. And I think it's been used some. Now, in the blade style, you can see this has a hollow grind to it. And this companion from 1995 has the flat grind on it. So it makes sense because Buck did switch to the hollow grind. Yeah. Now, it does have 3 springs. Traditionally, a Whittler pattern knife has, 2 springs. One of them is split. And I do have another Whittler that I'm going to be reviewing here in the upcoming days or weeks. And I'll kind of go over the whole split spring concept. But Buck, with a lot of their slip joint knives, they went to dedicating a spring to every blade. So let's look at this companion, the Model 309. Again, this was made in 1995. You can see it has the flat grind to it. And the fit and finish on that. And then we'll take a look at the pen blade here. And there's the pen blade. So let's just kind of check the pen blades out here real quick. Well, the pen blades look like they're pretty similar, don't they? But it's when we get to the clip blades we can tell they're different. So again, the 1995 version of a clip, flat grind. And it has a single-sided swedge to it, or no swedge. Really no swedge. Let me look at it from underneath the camera just to make sure here. Yeah. So this blade has no swedge to it at all. There's the tang stamp on that one. Buck 309 with the C symbol there, meaning it was made in 1995. So we can do a side-by-side comparison on the clip blades. And you can tell there is a different shape to them and a different grind. Now, as the article says, it looks like they just used the companion frame and added a blade and a spring to it. So as you can see, the closed length and everything else to the knife looks to be identical. Well, I sure hope you've enjoyed this review of the Buck 310 Whittler. It was a pattern I didn't know existed. I just kind of come across it the other day and thought, I got to get one. It's a welcome addition to my 300 series of Buck USA made slip joint knives. It's part of the collection I'm trying to really focus on this year and get that complete. So until next time, everyone, have a very delightful day.